Mayor Dawn Zimmer thanks 3 outgoing council members: Hoboken 1st Ward Councilwoman Teresa Castellano, 2nd Ward Councilwoman Beth Mason, and Hoboken 4th Ward Councilman Tim Acapinti.
I want to present this to you, and the flag was flown in your honor, and I want to say to you that we really honor and thank you for your 21 years of service to the city of Hoboken. I know that you are extremely dedicated to the city. You love this city. And I want to say to you that one thing that I have always admired about you is the fact that you're there during emergencies for your constituents, the fact that you're there for them, sending them cards and thinking of them. And I want you to know that my mother-in-law will always appreciate that you reached out and sent a card to her when we lost my father-in-law. So I truly appreciate that. And I thank you very much for your service to Hoboken. Congratulations.
I'm very, very honored, and thank you, Mayor. And, actually, it's been 35 years, 20 and a half years on the council in 95. I was actually appointed to boards in 1980. So I served 15 years before I was on the council. So it's actually 35 and a half years of coming into this building and advocating for everybody here. And I do. I love the city. Some people do this for a paycheck. Some people do it for the benefits. Some people do it as ego. I did this as a labor of love. I love my city. And I'm still going to be here. I'm still here. My constituents can still come to me for advice, for direction. And it has been such a pleasure. And not many people can say I lived my passion. I'm so fortunate that I was able to live my passion. And there's a lot of life, there's a lot of life after the city council, and I'm being pursued to run for other offices in different places. So it'll continue. So thank you so much. And thank you.
To present this to you. I know that you've been a big advocate for the 2nd Ward, and you were part, one thing that I have always appreciated is your work on the master planning process as well. I mean, you really set the foundation for so many things that we've worked on together, 1600 Park and other parks projects that are well underway. And we really, on behalf of the citizens of Hoboken, I want to say thank you very much.
Just really, after this much time and working on the master plan, and I wouldn't be here if it wasn't for you all. And that's very important to me. And obviously there's a lot of work to do, and there's a lot of work that we've accomplished. I thank the city employees, because without them we couldn't have accomplished what we have. And I'm not going anywhere. We have a Civic, and I have a business in town now. So please, if anyone needs anything, please call us. We are there, especially with our Civic, for those who are in dire need, and no one else will help you. So we are there. So I'm not going anywhere. Thank you all. I appreciate this.
To you. And so I want to say to you, Tim, that I really appreciate our work together on the Southwest Park. Got a little complicated, dog run, playground area, how big was each going to be, and I appreciate how we work together and work to try and find consensus and finalize that plan and start construction in the spring. So really appreciate your work on that, and really appreciate your support. As a 4th Ward councilman, you know how important the flooding issue is, and you were a strong supporter of making sure that we got that pump done. So thank you very, very much for your service to Hoboken.
I'd like to say thank you, Mayor. Thank you to all the city directors, my council colleagues through the years. It might sound a little cliche, but it really has been an honor and a privilege to represent the 4th Ward over the last 5 years. This really has been a dream come true for me. This was always about service and giving back to my community, and it is, had its ups and down moments, but one experience that I will remember for the rest of my life, and that I will be completely grateful for. And I've made a lot of friends along the way, and I hope to continue to see you all out. And look forward to new beginnings, and thank you very much, and I appreciate the time here. Thank you.
Hudson County View, the eye of the community.